The Xiaomi Pad 8 Pro tries to be a laptop, but at what cost? All right, picture this. You're juggling emails, editing a quick video, and binge watching your favorite show, all on one slim device that slips into your backpack without breaking your back. Sounds like a total game changer, right? Well, Xiaomi's betting big that their new Pad 8 Pro can pull off that laptop replacement magic without emptying your wallet. But does it actually deliver, or is the dream just too good to be true in 2026? I've been putting this thing through its paces for the last couple weeks, and man, it's got me asking some real questions. Let me start by saying this tablet is Xiaomi's boldest swing, yet at blurring the line between tablet and laptop. We're talking an 11.2-inch beast powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite, a 144Hz LCD screen, and a price that starts around $500 to $550, depending on the config and where you grab it. That's tempting when you stack it against a crowded 11-inch field, like the latest iPad 11, the iPad Air with its M-series chip, Samsung's Galaxy Tab S11, and slick options from Honor, OnePlus, and Huawei. Xiaomi's still chasing that one device to rule them all vibe, and they've loaded it with accessories to make the laptop fantasy feel real. A foldable keyboard case, a premium stylus, the works. First impressions? The design feels premium in that understated way. It's got the slim aluminum unibody chassis, about 5.8 millimeters thick, and a square camera bump on the back that screams business casual. Colors are pine green, blue, or gray. Nothing flashy, just clean and professional. Xiaomi claims it's under 500 grams, for 85 grams to be exact. And yeah, it feels impressively light when you're holding it naked. But here's the reality check I hit right away. Slap on the Focus keyboard and the Focus pen, and suddenly you're at over 1.1 kilograms. That's MacBook Air weight territory. I was carrying around the house like, okay, this is portable until it's not. The display is a 3.2K 144Hz LCD panel. Now, I know what you're thinking. LCD in 2026? When even mid-range phones are going OLED, it's a fair gripe. Competitors like the Galaxy Tab S11 and higher-end iPads rock OLED for those deep blacks and vibrant pop. Honor and Huawei have OLED options too in this ballpark. But don't sleep on this panel. In real use, it's crisp, vivid, and gets surprisingly bright. Close enough to the Tab S11 that you won't feel shortchanged for everyday stuff like scrolling docs or watching Netflix. Colors pop nicely. Text is sharp even up close. And the 144Hz refresh makes everything buttery smooth. Bezels are a tad chunky, but nothing deal-breaking. Lab-wise, peak brightness beats last year's Pad 7 Pro and the base iPad 11. The only real LCD downside? Minimum brightness is a bit high for super dark rooms, thanks to that backlight. Audio? The quad-speaker Dolby Atmos setup is legitimately impressive for such a compact slate. Decent stereo spread, punchy bass that surprised me. No tinny nonsense. No 3.5mm jack. But Bluetooth 6.0 handles lossless audio flawlessly with zero lag. Side note, no haptics, which feels like a missed opportunity in 2026. Now, the star of Xiaomi's laptop dream, the accessories. These are sold separately, so budget accordingly. Basic cover? Around $70. Lightweight polyurethane with faux leather does the job. The standard keyboard case runs about $120. Big, clicky keys that feel great, but no trackpad. It props the tablet at a fixed angle via a pin connector. But the Focus keyboard? That's the one that had me hooked. Magnetic floating design, trackpad included, and you can tilt it from 0 to 124 degrees for the perfect ergonomic spot. Typing on this feels shockingly close to a real laptop. Solid hinge, responsive trackpad. Problem? The whole setup pushes 1.1 plus kg and costs around $185. Add the Focus Pen Pro. Squeeze to activate 16,384 pressure levels. Pencil-like grip for precise drawing. And you're looking at another $100. Suddenly your affordable tablet is creeping towards $700 to $800 fully loaded. I caught myself thinking, am I just buying a budget laptop with extra steps? Performance, though? This is where the Pad 8 Pro shines bright. Snapdragon 8 Elite is flagship silicon that's still crushing a year later. Paired with up to 12 gigabytes RAM and 512 gigabyte storage, it feels snappier than its predecessor, which had the H Gen 3. No lag, no stutter, multitasking, light video editing. Even some gaming all feel laptop-like. Benchmarks back it up. It edges out the Galaxy Tab S11 and iPad 11 in both CPU and GPU, and it sustains performance without throttling under load. That's huge for longevity. Software side, HyperOS 3 on Android 16. It's pretty clean with some uninstallable bloat. Xiaomi's baked-in AI tools are actually useful. Writing aids, art generators, translation, transcription. Gemini handles the rest if you want. 4 years of major updates should take you to 2030, which is solid for Android tablets. Battery life is another win. That 9,200 milliamp hours cell is a monster for an 11-incher. Real-world tests showed it topping competitors. Over 14 hours browsing, 12 plus hours YouTube, and 10 hours gaming. 67 watts wired charging gets you full in about 71 minutes. Better than what Samsung and Apple manage on their equivalents. No wireless charging, though. Cameras? Skip the hype. 50 megapixel rear is fine for quick scans or docs if your phone's not around. But photos look dated. Narrow dynamic range, soft details. Front camera handles video calls okay. Nobody's buying this for photography. So, can the Xiaomi Pad 8 Pro really replace your laptop? In a lot of ways, yes. Especially if your workflow is mostly browsing, docs, light creative work, and media. With the Focus keyboard and pen, it gets scarily close for students or hybrid workers. The power, battery, and smoothness make daily use feel premium. But at what cost? Literally. Base tablet is tempting at around $500, but the full productivity setup pushes it into entry-level laptop money, and you're still lugging extra weight. The LCD panel feels like a compromise when OLED rivals exist. Global availability can be spotty depending on your region, and in a sea of options, it doesn't always stand out. Pros: stylish premium build, bright vivid 144Hz display, excellent keyboard or stylus options, blazing performance, standout battery life. Cons: gets heavy with accessories, not the cheapest for an LCD tablet, potential availability quirks. In 2026, is the Pad 8 Pro still a good buy? If you're deep in the Xiaomi ecosystem, love Android flexibility, and want maximum bang for your buck on raw performance and battery, absolutely. Grab the base model and maybe the standard keyboard. It's a fantastic media and light work machine that punches above its price. But if you're chasing that true laptop replacement without compromises, I'd steer you toward a discounted MacBook Air or even the iPad Air with its magic keyboard. The ecosystem polish and OLED on Pro models just feel more refined for serious productivity. Samsung's Tab S11 is worth a look too if you want DeX mode and better display tech. Bottom line, the Xiaomi Pad 8 Pro gets dangerously close to the laptop dream, but the accessories tax and some trade-offs mean it's not quite the no-brainer killer it wants to be. If your needs match its strengths, you'll love it. Otherwise, shop around. There are better fits out there depending on your budget and workflow. What do you think? Would you go all in on this as your daily driver, or stick with traditional laptops? Drop your thoughts below. Hit like if this helped, and subscribe for more no BS tech dives. Catch you in the next one.